Kyari. Drug-related offenses cannot stop U.S. extradition. Lawyers, welcome to the news. And thank you for tuning in to listen. You know, as the issue of this drug offense by Abba Kyari has been flying out, some concerned Nigerians have been saying, hope this is not a game, hope this is not staged, a drama that is going to mean, since he committed this crime, let us allow him to, face his term here. No. Lawyers have come out to say, don't worry. Anybody will cook beans, go eat the beans. If you shit for church, you go pack them. It reached for me to use this adage. The news in detail, please stay with us. Some senior lawyers have said that the planned extradition of the arrested DCP Abba Kyari over bribery allegation leveled against him by one Ramos Abbas, also known as Hush Puppy to United States, supersedes being tried here for larger drug-related offenses. The lawyer hinged their submissions on the principle of the first in time of the commission of crime. Hush Puppy is standing trial before U.S. District Court over a multi-million-dollar fraud, while Kyari about a few days ago was arrested by the NDLEA over a larger drug-related offenses. Recently, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Salami's son, had on the national television said that the federal government and the U.S. government have been discussing plans on Kyari's extradition. Speaking on the process of extradition, an Abuja-based lawyer and anti-corruption crusader, Tosi Ojaomo, noted that issue of a warrant of arrest from a foreign jurisdiction has to follow legal procedure. He said, I have seen the comments of people that Kyari should be arrested and taken to America. No, it does not work like that. The law must be followed to the letter. If he must be taken to the U.S., there must be an extradition proceedings. He cannot be arrested and be bundled into the plane to U.S. But for our reputation of a country, we must play our part when it comes to international obligations. We must cooperate to ensure the allegations of a crime are thoroughly investigated and anybody culpable should face the law. Nobody is saying that the cop has done anything, but there is an allegation against him. And the allegation is a weighty allegation. He owes Nigerian people a duty to ensure that his name is cleared. Nobody is saying he's guilty. The due process of a law should be followed to ensure that justice is done. It is a tried principle of law that while there is a procedure for doing an act by the law, that procedure must be followed. In his own reaction, a former president of Public Interest Lawyers, Dr. Abdul Mahmoud, noted that the crime alleged to have been committed is an international crime that involved organized crime. In such crime, there are interjurisdictional framework for arresting individuals that are alleged to have committed international crime. There are also interjurisdictional framework for compelling an individual who have been interdicted by a foreign country to appear before it. Two things here. I expect the FBI have served the interdiction papers on the charges against Kyari through his employer, the Nigerian Police Force, NPF. I just read the response of the Nigerian Police that the IGP, Inspector General of Police, has ordered an internal review of the allegation against him. That presupposes that they are in receipt of the charges already. An individual who is being sought for can on his own, because it is a question of innocence here. He is still innocent before the law. It is a mere criminal allegation. If the individual feels he has not committed a crime, he can jump into the plane, go to the country where he is being sought for to answer the allegation made against him. If both fails, the individual can enter appearance on his own. If charges that are served on the principle of Kyari are not enforced, then Kyari becomes a fugitive of justice. The U.S. government can now, on that basis of two things. One is legal international law, do extraordinary rendition like what Nigeria did to Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya, or bring formal application for extradition of a citizen to come and answer charges in the United States. The approach Nigerian police have taken is very worrying. You cannot order an internal review of an allegation that has become a criminal charge. What Nigerian police should do, based on the documents served before it, is to surrender its officer to the Interpol, the lawyer said. A law lecturer, Dr. Tamin Ozaka, noted that we are a sovereign nation and we can decide who stays and who leaves Nigeria, subject to peculiar circumstances. In this instance, they wanted a Nigerian citizen to come to the United States. I think it is a moral obligation. America cannot compel Nigeria. Nigeria also does not have to take him over there, but it is in the interest of Nigeria to conduct a judicial process here. And if prima facie case is established against him, then send him over there. Another thing is if we have an agreement to swap suspects, maybe if Nigeria also has a suspect in America, whom it wants back in Nigeria, and this becomes a matter of foreign relations. Nigeria can also demand his file from America, get our security people to look into the allegations against him, though I will not advise police probing police. We can get a high-powered tribunal of inquiry consisting of judges, both serving and retired, as well as accountants, to look into the allegations. But none of them should be members of the police or military. We have competent justices, both serving and retired, to look into his matter. If there is a prima facie case, then Nigeria can release him to the United States. Nigeria must first demand evidence from America. Once there is a prima facie case, Nigeria should respect herself and send the man to them. There was a case of a wife of a diplomat who, while driving her car in Nigeria, hit someone who eventually died, and she fled to America, refusing to return to Nigeria. The Trump administration refused to release her, saying if there was going to be any trial, it should be in America. Though unlike the diplomat's wife, who I guess America made a special arrangement for her, Kyari has no immunity. I would like to believe that Nigeria cannot afford to offend America, and it is not in our interest to offend them because of one man. How reality demands we cooperate with the U.S. to fight crimes in situations like this. Okay, we have actually heard it. Well. Our own is after all this big drama. If whatever they are saying is true, it should go. Are they going to kill him in the U.S.? They will never kill him in the U.S., so they'll let him be taken there and justice will be served on him properly. Chikina. So this government knows what procedure is, and have been waiting for this for so long, and still went to kidnap and abduct Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. Sincerely, at the end of the day, this breeze of crisis that have been sowed, the seed of disgust that our leaders and some people who are helping them to sow, they will reap it in million folds. When it will happen, we will just be here, just as we are, spectating, nothing more, nothing less. All those drug-related allegations is just a ploy by Fulani lead government to divert people